Episode 221 of Pimp, my setup recorded live on April 27, 2017. My name is Matt Philly. You can find me on Twitter at Matt Philly. And as always, we are joined by producer Tom.
As always.
All sorted. Guys, the quality, doesn't look too good. We have a few issues going on right now with our capture card. It's been sort of constant, but now the jagged edges and everything that we used to have an issue with is back. So, bear with us. When we're in the smaller shot, you won't really notice it. But anyways, let's hop into the first set of the day, submitted by Jack. He's 14, and he uses his setup for gaming. So, taking a look at this, very interesting. It's very simple, but at the same time, I think he did a good job really utilizing everything in terms of desk space, accessories, wall space even. I mean, so we'll talk about it in a second. I mean, it's a really simple setup. There's not another shot that he sent. He did send like 2 other shots, but they didn't really help. They didn't really show off everything in detail. So we're just kind of going based off this single shot here. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think he likes soccer or football rather. I mean, football. We call it soccer, but I think that's pretty obvious. So I like that he's throwing that into the theme. But Tom did have something he wanted to say because apparently he's told this guy before on Discord.
Yeah, on Discord, I've seen his whole room because I think we talked a couple times, and the poster, the Lionel Messi poster, is no longer there. He did not update his photos, but I told him that poster there is not a great spot. It doesn't fill up the wall space correctly, so I told him to get rid of that. So that's gone. But I don't know about the Steam cards and all that. I think that's still there.
That's a bit tacky.
Yeah, I just don't understand, like, are you going to use them, or have they been used?
No, they're probably used, and that's like his showcase, like how much he spent. So here's the thing. In the comment section down below, let us know, are you a fan of people doing that? We've seen it done before in a lot of setups. Some setups don't actually look that bad because it's more of a specific small spot, and it just kind of works. But for me, I'm not a huge fan of it. Now, as far as everything on the desk, like I was saying before, really nice. I like the positioning. It's not over the top. One thing I always recommend to people is those monitor cables. Your setup would look... And it's actually calculated analytical data here, 57.83% better if you were to take those 2 cables and just wrap them, not even wrap them, just bring them down the actual monitor stand and put some scotch tape or something. Boom, that's it. And I'm telling you, it's proven, okay?
We did scientifically
proven, analytical data. I only get it from the best sources, Harvard and all those other people, they told me. So, now, the other thing that I thought was pretty interesting was just, I don't know. I thought I had something to say. Funny story, I forgot.
What is that? It's like a headphone stand or something like that.
It's that, or it's like an antenna of sort. I don't know.
It looks like tape going up into the poster. But.
Yeah, it really does. But I think it's like a charger or something to that extent. LEDs in the computer. That's what I was gonna say. That would definitely help quite a bit. And you know what? That's really it. There's not much to say. It's simple. You did a good job. Wi-Fi thing, yes. Adapter. Go. Okay, so a lot of different things. Anyways, let's move on to the next setup. Oh, damn, Tom, chill. I didn't even get to say it, and you're just there. Nathan, he's 16. He's a casual gamer. Not just a gamer. Just a casual gamer. Okay? Are you on the same page as me, Tom?
Now I am.
Okay.
Now that you told me, I know.
Yeah, because I think before you were thinking he was a full-time gamer.
No.
He's not. Okay, so anyways,
he's got better things to do with his life.
Yeah, he really does. This is another setup where this is really the only photo that worked. The rest didn't really work to explain the whole story. So my initial thought right off the bat was, I don't think the computer's perfect up there. Now, we can't see the other side, so I don't know how sexy the internal is and if it's really life or death having it right there. But I think it would just kind of make the setup flow a little bit better if you put it down on the floor. It'd help with cable management. You get rid of the microphone box that you have over there. Then even you could take, instead of having the headphones laid there, you can have them on the spot where the computer was on a headphone stand, and it would just look nice. You could also get a vertical stand for the PlayStation 4. It would fit a lot nicer and not just kind of be there taking up space on the desk. Not that it's the end of the world, but just things to think about, especially with the PC, because in this photo we can see due to the reflection and the LEDs against the wall and whatnot, we see like the cables and stuff, you know. So it's just a little something to put it down there. You don't have to, but just something I would.
I mean,
recommend.
he has a room for a little side table. Why doesn't he just put his PC there?
And he could have it sideways with the window facing out, so it could be like a really nice little display. I definitely think that's a great. You know what, Tom? That's a great idea.
Because he has like the router off to the left too. Like you need to put that somewhere else. That can't be on the floor. Is that a cable box underneath it? Cable management box?
So.
Yeah, I think the router should be somewhere else.
Or a
but
printer or something.
Yeah, it just doesn't look right there on the floor.
So yeah, having the thing on the right side, you could have the PC on top and then all the other stuff underneath, and it would look pretty nice. Also, you know, cables, from what I can see, it's not the best angle. Obviously, it's built into the desk. It just looks like a few cables here and there poking out of the monitor stand, but I'm going to assume that's not a big deal because it's probably just the peripheral cables going into the back, and you can't really do too much. So I don't really see an issue with that. Speakers, you know, that's something I always talk about. I did talk about the headphone stand, little things like that. And then I think one of the biggest issues for this setup was finding a theme. Theme took off a lot of points, even though it is a pretty nice setup. And it is clean. Someone just made a good point saying, hey, at least it's vacuumed. Hell yeah, it's vacuumed. So yeah, that would basically be it for me. Theme. Would you agree with that statement?
Yeah, no, definitely. I like the thing that's above, like the Canvas City poster.
It's dope.
But I don't know else like what you would add to add the theme. Like maybe
it just
something
seems like
else
an
on
empty
the desk.
room.
Yeah, it just seems like if you looked on the other side of the room, there'd be nothing else either. It's just like, what do you do? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, cool. Next setup, Henrik. Is that how you would say it?
Sure.
Yeah, Henrik. He's 17. New setup for homework and graphic design, filmmaking, and even a little bit of gaming. Not a lot. Just okay, I already used that joke. So, anyways, take a look at this setup. I mean, this is just like, oh God, whoo, damn. Really though, absolutely insane. Now, see how there's no monitor cables poking out? That's what I'm talking about. Bezels thinner than your Mom After Nutrisystem or Jenny Craig or even Weight Watchers. We don't discriminate here.
Weight Watchers, you watching?
Yeah. Hey, I need help. Really though, I think this setup is just the definition of amazing cable management. You know, yeah, am I gonna be that guy and be like, your PC cable is black? We can see it in the first photo on the right side. No, that looks epic. You can see cables as long as they're managed, and that's just one nice strand coming out. Now, I will say though, I'm a little upset that you have these really nice blue ambient LEDs behind your monitor, and then your PC just looks like it's off. Pop some blue LEDs up in that bitch, and it's gonna look fresh. So yeah, I definitely think that would be 10 out of 10 from me. Now, as far as everything else, accessories on fleek. Okay, headphone stand in the left corner matches the speakers. Double headphone stand, as I should mention. I don't know why I said it like that, and I had like a stroke. But what do you guys think of the lamps? I know some people have like this thing where they hate lamps with burning passion. I like it. I think I appreciate it more because it's symmetric. Oh, cool.
Maybe another headphone stand?
Yeah, right?
Right.
Everything should be exactly the same. Now, speaking of the symmetry here, the little prints above, I guess you would call them, I don't know if that's like even worth putting there or not. I would love to know what you guys think in the comments. I think they're great. I think they're really cool, simplistic designs that match the overall feel of the room. But it's kind of like maybe not the best spot considering the slant and the free space. But I would love to know what you guys think of it. I don't think it's the end of the world. I'm just looking for feedback. Now, the one thing I will say, because of course we're here to nitpick, it's going to be a great score regardless of what I say. But I think maybe isolation pads or something in that sort of category to go with the speakers. So isolation pads, of course, they serve a purpose for the audio. I was going to say audiolistically, but
Audiolistically speaking.
But also they do put them up on a little bit of a slant, which is nice. And I don't know. It's not the end of the world. I'm just thinking of things to nitpick, add, whatever. What are you going to do?
Everybody's talking about the second PC, or is that a PC? We don't know.
It could be a backup unit of sorts. I think, I don't know. Do I look like I know?
I don't.
I don't know. All right. Yeah, no. But really, I do think the speakers, and someone actually just said raise the speakers. I think, oh yeah, it could be the subwoofer. Duh. It just depends. I don't know. I don't see any branding on it. I can't. I'm not a super scientist or something, guys. But I do think the speakers, although of course they're ginormous, they're going to be great regardless. Maybe it would be, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just a little, it doesn't have to be like actually up. It could just be on the isolation pads, and it'll just, it'll probably help with the autotistically speaking, you know.
It doesn't sound good.
No, that's not what I'm trying to say. You got, okay. The entertainment setup, by the way, is absolutely awesome. Forgot to mention that, but goddamn, from having monitor bezels super thin to having the before photo of how they looked right there. I mean, that double, triple chin. You got to do something about that. Okay? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, anyways. All right, next setup of the day, submitted by Joshua, who's 16, loves great content, play music, and play games with friends. Yay! You know what's funny? I don't know if you get the same vibe, but this kind of looks like the before photo of the last one. Like, go back to the last one. It's like, oh, look, the double monitor thing, whatever. And then it's like, before he had a job kind of thing. Now I just looked like a dick to Joshua. It's not what I meant. But yeah, here's the thing. This setup is super simple, super straight to the point. You know, it's colorful. It's got these little bins underneath, which actually help with out of sight, out of mind, because that's old crap that would have been on his desk otherwise. You know what I mean? So I like that that's in there. It's nice. It has a bit of color. It's really cute. It's really, you know, it's cute.
It's got the red, yellow, blue Superman. You know, it's like that got that theme going on.
Superman,
you see that?
Ho, right?
How old is he?
Yeah, 16.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so Tom made a good point, because I would have told him the colors were a bit random, but yes, I guess it's Superman. Now
go for the Superman theme now.
Yeah, you got a Superman dash setup. So let's see a little bit of it. Yeah, Superman. Okay, anyways, that would definitely be a good idea. We're seeing some comments regarding the Razer sticker on a pre-built HP. Thoughts?
I love the sticker.
Good. I like it.
Dude, you're different. I like it.
Yeah, he definitely has a lot of Razer peripherals, though. I am just going to put this out there. Yeah. Sorry. Investing in just the green is no bueno, senor. I don't recommend it. Because think about this. You're about to Superman that setup, and you're kind of shit out of luck.
Unless it's like Kryptonite or something like that.
Oh, stop with the good ideas, Tom.
Superman versus Kryptonite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a good point. That he's got some. I
definitely don't think that's what he intended to do, but
I think you're helping him out here.
Yeah,
I think he appreciates it. I do like the ingenuity. Is that a word? Right?
It sounds right. I think I said that last episode, and I didn't know how to say it.
I think you're the one that put it in my head, and now I'm gonna look stupid. I like the snowball mount. I like it. I think it's cute. I think there's a lot of cute stuff in this setup. The one thing, though, that I think is what you're kind of having trouble with, that Tom's trying to help you with, is the theme. Just kind of like, hey, do it. You know? What's the theme? Put it up on the wall. You got these huge concrete walls. Put a Superman logo on that. You know, it would look sick. It really would. Get a little thing of kryptonite for your desk. Is that how it works? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that. And, yeah, I definitely think it would make a big difference. It's a really nice setup. You know, cables and all that, not bad coming out of the monitor. Just a little pull that together. Pull it together, dog. You'll be good. But really, not a bad setup at all.
No.
Just theme.
Go for it, Joshua.
Do it! Next setup submitted by Austin. Guess what? Not only is he 14, but he uses this setup for guess what? Say it!
Gaming.
No, he does knitting for fun. No, yes, gaming. Okay, so... Austin doesn't seem to understand cable management. It's a thing where you take the cables and you manage them. We can see them. As long as they're managed, it's all that matters, right? But you got a 0 on that. I think I maybe even gave you a 2 because I felt bad. But then I was also like, nah, he's a little bitch, so I made it 0. Just kidding. So anyways, really though, cable vomit, just not, no bueno, senor, por favor, mis amigo. Now, another thing that I really kind of had a little bit of an issue with here, and I don't know if this is a problem for him, but just being the person I am that's had so many life experiences, even though I never leave my house, I would assume that those monitors are a little low. just a like, you know, you're sitting there and you're looking down. Do you want to be looking down, or do you want to just maintain what the human head, neck, muscles want you to do? The most comfortable thing. But what I'm doing right now. Does it seem like I have muscles?
You're looking down on at your laptop.
Because, Tom, it's so they could see my face. Otherwise, it'd be like, this is so cool.
I think that's how you should do the show.
I'm saying when I use my setup, you want to just, I'm relaxed right now. If I'm doing this, it's, you know what I mean? So I think monitor risers would help, whether it's just literally a slab of wood that goes whoop, or if it's just an arm that goes doot, doot, beep,
These all make noises too.
and it's robotic and it goes folds
no
up.
problem, Austin.
Yeah, it's like you sit down. Anyways, I do think that would help quite a bit, because the thing is, you have a bit of. I think that the side monitors are the same. Maybe even not. I don't think so, actually.
No, they're not.
Because the bezels look fattest on the right,
Yeah.
but the left not as fat, and the middle's like, dude, I work out. You know,
It's like the ugly sister, you know, like
Oh.
the okay sister, and then like, oh yeah, she's
The one
hot-
you want, but you
the
can't get.
Yeah, definitely. Like this one's like, okay, yeah, she's okay, and then like this one's like, okay,
Yeah.
I want her.
So I think just mounting them, bringing them up off the stands, even them out the best you can will definitely make a difference. But hey, who knows? Maybe you can find someone on Craigslist that's stupid enough to give you enough money for all three, or the two side ones, so you can get another of the middle. Because I don't know if you really need three. That's just how I feel. You know, you have gaming speakers. That's cute. You got the nice peripherals. I will say your peripheral game is on point. So nice there. I always find it interesting, the double mouse pad theory. I don't know if I'm a fan.
He likes it raised a little bit.
Well, because he's got the LEDs on the one, so, you know, he's got to do it. But I think it's good. I think it's not the end of the world. It's a fat-ass subwoofer. Yeah, I think it's fine. Maybe more in theme. I think that's sort of like a whiteboard behind you, you know? So unless... honestly, I would have preferred if you drew Pepe like the last episode.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a little something.
Unless
to give
it's
me
not a
little taste.
whiteboard and he just draws on it for no reason.
Yeah, theme. Got to utilize that space. You got to do the cable management, and you need to kind of fix the usability just a bit. Like the salt lamp, is that really the best spot for the salt lamp? Is having your Scarlett all the way off to the right side behind the speaker really usable if you need to turn it on and off and utilize it? No, it's not. So you got to kind of clean it up a bit, especially when you have this off to the left, another Alex drawer that you could easily put the salt lamp on. Blah, blah, blah. It would help. Utilize the space, and you'll be all set and ready to go.
It all starts with raising the monitors. Literally.
Raise the roof.
Raise the monitors, though.
Yeah, do it. Anyways, this next one, let's talk about it. ThinkTank, 33 years old, owns a printing and photo lab business in the Philippines. Here's the thing, his name's not actually ThinkTank, that's the name of the company. He was on episode 166, you may remember this. He got a 94, and before we look at the next photos, this is what he fixed. He fixed his speaker placement, he freed up space under his desk, he changed the theme, he updated his cable management because he had so many new things, and check out his setup tour on YouTube. He just uploaded it. It's really high quality, it's funny, it's good. I actually really enjoyed it. ThinkTank TV PH. That's a mouthful. So go on YouTube right now. Go.
Not right now.
Not right now. Finish my goddamn video. Okay? Maybe open a new tab. Have it saved. You know, watch later. Little button. ThinkTank TV PH. The next photo is also a before. Okay? Now, just kind of take a mental snapshot. Placement of the speakers. Placement of the stuff under the desk. Just quite a lot of stuff, if you ask me, and just the overall, like, what it is he's going for with theme, right? Now I present to you the updated photos. Holy shit! And then do one more for me. Whoa! Okay, do one more for me. What? One more. Yeah. So as you can see, we'll stay on this photo. We'll work backwards. Okay. This is a much simpler underneath section. I mean, other shit. It's clean. The zip ties, the cable management for this photo alone is just goddamn gorgeous. Definitely take notes, fellas. Previous photo, just
That's how you do it, boys.
Yeah, Velcroed remotes, right? He's got power strips mounted. He's got cables going through like it's a goddamn maze. Okay? This guy... What the? I mean, that's just nice. And then the previous photo, look at the speakers now. Can you hear them now? Can you hear me now? You can. I'll tell you, the answer is yes. His extra keyboard, the keyboard that he was using primarily last time, is now mounted to the wall on the right side underneath the right speaker. Grab and go. It's wireless. Guess what? You need to go stand in the doorway and answer an email for some reason? You can do it. I mean, just a lot of, I will say it's a lot of shit, but insane, especially considering the fact that he's got so many accessories. The cable management is on point. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Tom had to go back to the first photo without my permission, so I'm a little pissed off.
I was just going to show off more of the room.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, look at the photo though. Yeah. I think this is actually where that keyboard comes into use. No, I think it's a different keyboard. He really just has like 30 keyboards. So I like what he did now, because if you go back to the far back photo there, look at the couch, look at the under TV section, right? A little boring. Just not enough bam, right? Well, check it out now. He's got candles that are LEDs. He's got blue on his pillows on his computer. I mean, whoa. So I really like it. But I will say something I was just saying before. I do think there's quite a bit going on the desk. And I understand. I mean, look at the space he's given. Is there really a solution? No. Well, actually, yes. The solution is stop being into technology and having the latest and greatest. And you know what? Maybe just go back to a laptop and stay with that. But really, considering the space, it probably feels like overwhelming sitting there. But you made it work. You had the microphone mounted to the wall, which is epic. You have everything you possibly need. Another Scarlet. By the way, did they make black Scarlets yet, or did you just paint the outer shell? Because I've seen people do that, and if you painted it, that's pretty dope. He's got his Echo. He's got. By the way, Amazon. Alexa, Google Matt Philly. Got him.
That's awful. No one ever wants to Google that.
Yeah, I don't know if actually she'll Google shit. She'll only tell you like who someone is. Damn it. Alexa, play Who Let the Dogs Out? Okay, anyways, I think it's really nice though. You have the charging station for your laptop, for mouse. What the hell's going on in my brain? The fact that you have all the cables drilled in the middle section of the desk, which if you didn't see in the next photo, you'll notice there is the next photo. Yeah. You'll notice the gaping hole in the middle. That's slick. That's how you hide that stuff. Really, 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 really nice. I like it. I do think it's great. I do see a little bit of an issue with how big the mouse pad is, which obviously you need the space for the mouse pad, but considering you have phones on both sides of the desk, and then think about this. Now, I want you to also visualize it, Tom, okay? I want you to pretend you're there. You're sitting there in ThinkTank TV PH, and when I think PH, I think Pizza Hut, just because I'm fat, but when you're sitting there, right, picture your hands on the keyboard. A little off to the left, right? So you kind of, I don't know if I fully get the usability from that, and I understand it's kind of hard to fix, but like especially having the phones right there, not a huge fan. So I think just for the sake of like me being a little bitch, take the phones and just put them somewhere else. Put them in the drawer, or say you don't have a drawer.
So was that the half point that was taken off for usability, or just
half point was out of sight, out of mind? Okay. I do think it's a lot of shit. Yes, it's usable. Yes, it's wire managed. Yes, it goes to accessories. Yes, it helps with theme. But it's just, whoa, it's a lot. It's a lot. You gotta, I don't know, something with the phones. It's a lot going on here. So that's just what I would say. I don't think you could get 100 unless you had a bigger space.
Unless your wallpaper was matte. Just matte.
That's also another way. That's also something I would say. But yeah, someone said, is he too close to the monitors? I would not say so, because it's just a standard desk. The depth looks about normal.
No, looks
25,
right.
26 inches, possibly.
Give or take.
Yeah, give or take a millimeter or two. I wouldn't say he's too close. I would say maybe the full might be a little difficult, but I don't think that's really his concern. I don't think that's the problem at hand. I just think it's a goddamn nice setup.
Yeah, it's going to be on Setup Spotlight, so.
It's going to be on Setup Spotlight. Go check him out. ThinkTank TV PH on YouTube. His tour is actually really good. And I think it's like 13 minutes or something. He goes really,
I
really
watched
in
some
depth.
of it. It was really nice.
Yeah, really in depth. If you want to know everything about this setup, everything he uses each little gadget for, head on over there. Definitely check it out. And actually, last thing I want to say, Zen Vampire, a good guy, made a funny joke saying, ironic for a Star Wars theme to not have space. Okay, next setup. Next up, submitted by Niko. He's 14. He's going for a Chinese nature look. I don't think I've ever heard someone say that.
With CSGO, of course.
Yeah, and he loves CSGO. So literally his email said he's going for a Chinese nature look. So let's keep that in mind when we double check.
I'm expert at that.
What the hell a Chinese nature look is. You know, I looked at the walls and I was like, Zen. I like it. He's got himself some Himalayan salt lamps. Oh, I feel good. He's got himself some little little stuff on the left side there. Little trees, little boulders.
Nivea for men.
Yeah, some pomade, little branch bamboo shit. That's epic. That is. I feel like I could sit there and just kind of like
zone out.
I feel like I could. Wait, Gandhi's not Chinese, so this joke isn't going to work. But I was going to say I could sit there for 45 days without anything but rice.
All right.
Okay.
Let's move on.
That's just history class coming back and hitting me. Anyways, looking under the desk, I do think cable management's actually pretty good considering the little port that would complete kind of go a little crazy is up in the shelf. And everything else is just nicely adhered to the bottom side of the desk, so it's actually pretty good. He does have a foot hammock. Okay, new invention. We've seen it, we've heard it, we watched it. It's cool. I like it. As far as the LEDs, I like it gives a little bit of that, a little bit of vibe that kind of blends in with the salt lamp. Now, this is something I don't really think makes that much of a difference, but I will kind of just say it because I'm a little bitch and there's a bus going by. Maybe swap the salt lamp with the speakers. I like when the speakers, obviously you don't want the speakers humping the monitor, but just where the salt lamps are would be a perfect spot for the speakers. And then I just think it would just kind of, you know what, I'll probably bump it up 10 points if you did that. Not really. But I think it's just really nice. You have the accessories. The theme is different. It's blended in. We have Twitch, I'm pretty sure. That's like a Twitch and Steam decal on the left side of the wall.
Oh, okay.
Very interesting. Yeah, just barely shows in the photo, which I think was really nice. He's got the CSGO one up above. It's just a really good blend of...
It's super unique. I don't think anybody can recreate this.
Yeah, if I'd never read your email, I would have said, I think he's going for a Chinese nature look, if I'm being honest.
I just don't like this stuff. Like,
okay, well then you're not ever going to feel zen.
Just looks vomity. Like, looks like he vomited on it.
It's actually called vomit art, Tom. That's how he did it, and he got it for free because he did it himself.
I mean, it's to each their own, but I'm just, in my opinion. Yeah. I like green, but I don't like that.
See, and actually, it's funny. Zen Vampire again. I'm gonna reference him. His name's Zen. It's Zen. He knows what's Zen, and he said that he needs a useless sand garden. I agree. I went to China in Epcot, not actually to China, but in Epcot, which is in Disney World, and they have some cool shit. You should definitely hop on over there just for your setup and pick some stuff up. They have
there's websites that have
No, you should just go. It's Disney. But they have the little sand garden. They also have the little thing you can write on. It's dope. Check it out. Anyways, next set is submitted by, the final set of the day submitted by Kamille, 15. I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say it's a girl. I looked it up, and it seems like it's a girl's name. Tom has informed me I am incorrect.
I have no idea.
I do not like to assume genders, but for the sake of this long paragraph I'm about to read, it's a girl. Okay?
Because Matt said there's the picture here, and it looks like 3 girls.
So I'm just going to make... I'm going out on... I'm just... You know? It's a girl. I'm going to say it's a girl. It's like, you know, when you just gave birth, and it's like, it's a girl.
Damn, boy.
Yeah, I don't think it's either. Anyways. Okay, so here's the thing. Kamille... All right, we got a big paragraph. We're not worried about the score here. This is going to be exciting because we're all going to share ideas and thoughts in the live chat and also in the comment section down below if you're watching later on, not live. So Kamille Currently shares a room with her sister and cousin, which makes it a really tight fit. If you kind of see, we got the left side, the right side, and the straight ahead. Those are 3 different setups, all piled together in one 9x9 room. So keep that in mind. She said it's actually pretty cool though when they all play Overwatch, because it's kind of like that team atmosphere. It's like the LAN, you know, if the other person ults at the wrong time, you get up and you smack the shit out of them. It's probably a cool thing to experience. But anyways, she uses her computer for gaming and watching YouTube. Good to keep in mind. Now, here's the thing. Her cousin has a black and blue theme with Pokemon. Okay, that's the Pokemon black and blue theme. Cool. Her sister has an orange and black K-pop theme. Okay. Now she has the red and black anime theme. So they want to paint the wall. What do they do? What do they do? We got just a whole thing of colors. It's like a Crayola crayon box up in here. So you got red, you got orange, you got blue. What do you go for? So I think, personally, I'm a huge fan of the light gray. It works with every color. I would just go with that. Light gray. Not dark gray, not medium gray, light gray, okay? You do anything darker or lighter than light gray, you get white. That's the first thing. But you'd also get something darker than light gray. So don't do that. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. I definitely think it would be ideal to paint the wall light gray, because it will make each person's color pop. That's just how I feel. Now, the next thing is, do you believe a custom desk to replace all individual ones would look much better since the room is 9x9? Would it make the room look smaller or more spacious? So here's the thing. What Kamille is saying is basically like a U. You know, it goes from the left setup all the way around to the right setup, obviously, following along the wall. I think that would definitely look a lot better, because based off that, you could have shelves, like you have that shelf in the corner, but you could actually have it come off of the desk and it kind of be built into the desk, you know, so it's all seamless. Or you could just have like actual shelves along the wall, which would look really nice. And each person would have their own sort of section to put what they love. And it would also keep everything sort of like, it'd be all one piece, but each section could be unique. I don't know the best way to explain that, but I definitely think that's ideal. Now, since there's 3 of you, you kind of need to work together in the sense of following the same sort of like design and sort of like the way you put posters up, for instance. You want to use the same frames, you know, so let's say the Halo 4 poster, if they have a 36x24 poster, someone else needs to have the 36x24 poster, but it could be something completely different. I just think keeping it all uniform is definitely important. It doesn't mean you have to have the same exact setup, just different things in each spot. I think that it just means you need to have something that's not drastically different, that makes the one setup stand out way more than the others. So it's hard to come up with an easy solution here, but I think it's easy to do if you just, you know, all work together. I know if me and Tom and my brother did it, even though I have 3 other brothers, but I think it would be
the other brother.
Yeah, I think it'd be a shit show, because we would not really get along too well and have it work.
It's just tough to have like share a room together, because there's gonna be some like, oh, I don't want that myself.
Yeah.
Like in this room, that's stupid. Like,
which I think is good that they all seem to have the underlying black throughout their setup. They all say black and then a color. So I do think the desk will work though. You are going to be kind of close though. You have to keep that in mind. 9x9 room. That's, I mean, my shed's bigger than that. You know?
I just don't like how far the desk, like how much depth would come out, because like it seems like the left desk like seems like a very, very small depth desk, and then the other one's kind of small. It just seems like, I don't know. You have to be really careful with how big the desk is. And
I agree, but here's the thing. You have to think, if it's going around, that corner piece, they're going to be connected. So when you really picture it, it's not the end of the world. But yes, you do have to think about the depth. If the depth of the desk for each of you, because you need to have the equal size desk. Don't give one person in the back like the biggest depth. What you need is to make sure it's at least, I would say at least 25 inches. Even then, I don't know if that's really a good enough depth. I would say 28 or higher is going to be ideal. If you can get at least 28 inches for each person with your chairs fitting nicely without bumping into each other, it's going to be a good fit. But I would assume you're already having a little bit of a space issue with the desks the way they are. So something to think about, you know? And then the other thing I was going to say was mounting the monitors to the wall will help a lot. It will free up depth.
Depth is a hard word to say.
Depth. Damn it. But I think that would definitely be the majority of it. Just kind of, if you have enough space for it, boom, you'll be all set and ready. But as long as you're not up against each other with chairs and you got, really hard time deciding what's what, like, oh, my PC kind of goes over on your side of the desk, get it off, blah, blah, blah. I don't know.
Fuck away from me.
Yeah, get the hell out of my room. A lot to figure out here, though. I definitely think it's going to be difficult, but if you all like each other enough, you'll figure it out.
Yeah,
so,
everybody leave feedback in the comments and all that. Give your ideas, because there might be something we're missing,
Yeah. You might have an even better idea. Maybe they can do bunk bed setups, so like build a separate floor.
Yeah.
Let us know, though, in the comment section down below for Kamille, but that's going to do it. We're going to hop into the scores before we hippity hop on out of this. Jack walked away with an 80, Nathan with a 74, and then, Henrik with a 94, Joshua with a 76, Austin with a 62, ThinkTank with a 99, Niko with a 90, Kamille with an 80, and that's gonna do it for this episode of Pimp My Setup, episode number 221. We're live on April 27, 2017. I'm at Matt Philly. He's at Thomas Philly. Go follow at Vlog, because somehow your boy snatched it up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on Sunday. Peace.